supporting a bipolar loved one without losing yourself. Caring for a loved one with bipolar disorder is a journey filled with unique challenges and profound love. As rewarding as it can be to provide support to someone you care deeply about, it's also a path that can leave you feeling drained, confused, or even lost at times. By understanding bipolar disorder, setting boundaries, nurturing self-compassion, and building a support network, you can walk this journey confidently and with balance. Let's explore how you can support a loved one while staying healthy yourself. The first step in supporting someone with bipolar disorder is understanding what they're experiencing. Bipolar disorder is a complex mental health condition that causes severe shifts in mood, energy, and behavior. People living with this condition may experience episodes of emotional highs, mania or hypomania, and lows, depression. By learning about the symptoms, mood patterns, and the role of treatment, like medications or therapy, you can empathize with what your loved one is going through. Education reduces frustration and battles stigma that often surrounds mental health conditions. To start, consider exploring trusted resources like books, online articles, or speaking with mental health professionals. Understanding their world is an act of love. It helps you meet them with kindness, not conflict. As a caregiver, you may feel overwhelmed at times, and that's okay. It's normal to face challenging emotions like confusion, guilt, or frustration when supporting a loved one with bipolar disorder. You're navigating a world that can feel unpredictable, and it's only human to have a range of reactions. Recognize that these emotions don't make you weak or unloving. They simply mean you care deeply. Give yourself the space to feel these emotions without judging yourself. Remember, it's a good thing to ask for help when needed. Caring for a loved one is important, but caring for yourself is just as vital. Self-care is not selfish, it's survival. Think of it this way: you can't pour from an empty cup. To be the best support for your loved one, you must first take care of your own physical and mental well-being. Start by making time for activities that nourish you. Whether it's going for a walk, journaling your feelings, practicing meditation, or even enjoying a quiet cup of coffee, these small acts have big impacts. Your health matters just as much as theirs. Prioritize proper sleep, regular exercise, and balanced nutrition. Learn to listen to what your mind and body need, and give yourself permission to rest and recharge when you're feeling drained. Self-care doesn't just benefit you, it enhances your ability to support your loved one through their ups and downs. Boundaries are essential for maintaining a healthy caregiver relationship. Without them, you risk burnout or feeling resentful, emotions that can strain your relationship with your loved one. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you're pushing your loved one away. It means you're creating a space where mutual respect thrives. For example, let them know when you're available to talk and when you need your own time for reflection or rest. You might also establish limits on the kind of support you can provide. If you feel emotionally or physically stretched too thin, it's okay to say no. Healthy boundaries don't weaken relationships. They reinforce them by encouraging trust and understanding. Effective communication builds a bridge of empathy between you and your loved one. This starts with truly listening, letting them express their feelings without interruption or judgment. Sometimes they may just need a listening ear instead of advice or solutions. When you speak, choose words that are calming and affirming. Avoid criticism, no matter how frustrated you might feel. During manic or depressive episodes, tensions can easily escalate, so maintaining a calm tone is key. If a situation becomes overwhelming, practice de-escalation. Remind them and yourself that it's okay to step away, take a few breaths, and try again later. Effective communication nurtures trust and understanding, making the journey smoother for both of you. Caregiving isn't something you need to take on alone. A strong support network can help sustain you through the hardest times. Start by involving trusted professionals, therapists, counselors, psychiatrists, who can offer practical help for your loved one and guidance for you. Consider connecting with peer support groups. Listening to others who truly understand your journey can bring immense comfort and solidarity. Looking after someone with bipolar disorder can be isolating at times, but these groups help you remember that you're not alone. Don't forget about family and friends. Lean on the people close to you. They want to help and are often just waiting for you to ask. A support network doesn't just ease the weight on your shoulders, it also ensures that you have someone to hold your hand when times are tough. As a caregiver, it's critical to know your limits. Taking on too much without recognizing when you're overwhelmed can lead to burnout, which ultimately makes it harder to support your loved one. Be mindful of signs like exhaustion, irritability, or feeling emotionally detached. These are signals that your mind and body are trying to cope with too much stress. It's okay to admit when you need a break. Remember, caregiving is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't hesitate to seek professional help or respite services if needed. By relieving yourself temporarily, you're ensuring you can return to caregiving refreshed and ready to give your best effort. Asking for help is not a failure. It's a courageous act that prevents bigger challenges down the road. Caring for someone with bipolar disorder is a profound expression of love and commitment. You're making a real difference in your loved one's life, even when it doesn't feel that way. Celebrate the small victories, whether it's a good day for them or a moment of peace for you. It's also essential to remind yourself of one thing: you matter too. Your happiness, health, and personal goals are important, and finding balance doesn't mean you've stopped caring. It means you're giving both yourself and your loved one the care you deserve. You're not alone in this journey. There's a whole community of people who understand what you're going through, other caregivers, professionals, and friends who are here to help. Together, we can create a foundation of love and support that benefits everyone involved. Loving and supporting someone with bipolar disorder is one of the most compassionate things you can do, but it doesn't mean you have to lose yourself in the process. By understanding their condition, setting healthy boundaries, practicing self-care, communicating openly, and leaning on a support network, you can bring out the best in both of you. You are an incredible source of strength and love, but remember, that love begins with you. So today, take one small step toward reclaiming your balance. Your journey matters, and so do you. Together, we can create a path forward that's filled with compassion for your loved one and for yourself. Thank you for being here and for doing what you do. Keep going, you've got this.